has it been for you to have a couple of long guys that you've kept around? Janmar Gomez, obviously. Has that been like a willful thing on your part? In part because the starters haven't got, not all of them have gotten deep.
Yeah, the challenge is as you try to construct the bullpen is what do you need? We've talked a long time about not being in a position to have a one-hitter lefty because we've needed other innings and some innings out of our bullpen. And this year, with the injuries and the instability of our rotation to start, we've wanted the two guys that could give Clint 2+, 3+. In the National League, you don't have a long reliever that's going to go 4 or 5 innings because typically you're going to hit for your pitcher when it comes through in your order. But to have a couple of guys out there that can go 2+, maybe even 3+ innings, to have another handful of guys that can go 2 innings if need be, if you get pinched, to have some roster flexibility to be able to bring guys in and out. Ryan Morris didn't deserve to get optioned out. Unfortunately, we needed to option him out because we needed to get a fresh arm up.
Right.
Brian did a great job for us, and we fully expect to be back here this summer. As our rotation evolves, as guys get healthy, as they get stretched out, then we can probably shift back to a more traditional bullpen. But the ability to have multi-inning relievers, a couple of them, maybe even 3 of them, certainly helps a manager.
Ken Morris, does he profile as being a back-end type for you this season? I know you've looked at him that way for a long time.
Yeah, Brian has 3 quality major league caliber pitches that can get hitters out in the 9th inning, in the 8th inning, in the 7th inning. Fortunately, we've got some guys that may be ahead of him right now, and he may have to serve an apprenticeship and be a guy that can go 2+ innings, and he's done that at the minor league level, and that's what we try to, as we work our guys through the minor leagues. Very rarely will they come up from AAA having thrown a lot of 1-inning outings and 9 or 10 pitches, because when they come to the big leagues, they're probably not going to close games. So that's why we rotate that closer role around in AAA a good amount between our prospects and give them multi-inning outings, because when they come to the big leagues, very rarely do they drop into the 4-hole in your lineup, and very rarely do they drop into your closer or your back-end role. So there's an apprenticeship. Mariano Rivera served an apprenticeship, and that's the best closer of all time, and he served an apprenticeship in front of John Wetland, and it's a great experience for them as well.
Neal, what's